This is particularly interesting. We have an entire archetype coming from the Romance of the Three Kingdoms, actually. And this is, I'm actually surprised about this. In terms of development and things of lore, I guess it took a little while for us to get here. So, the name itself is a reference to Senka, the fires or ravages of war. The Shuka is Japanese spelling for poetic name for China, meaning the central flower, the flowers of war, as it were. But for simplicity's sake, we're leaving it as Senka at the moment. So, this is the official rundown of everything that we have for this archetype. So I haven't read any of this. This actually just got spoiled. So let's kind of dig into this. I will say it's another warrior. Yeah, it's another warrior archetype. Oh boy. You know what that means. 1800, here we come. It's a good time to be alive. So, Senka Intermediary Sun Moto. Beast Warrior Water. Okay. 1800. You can only use the second and third effects of this card's name once per turn each. So, your opponent cannot target this card for an attack while you control another Senka monster. Oh boy. Everybody gonna have a little lock on this. You can send one card you control or in your hand to the graveyard to add one Senka monster from your deck to your hand, except for Sun Moto. Okay, so we get a free Rhoda straight off the bat. It just lets me send a card from my hand to the graveyard. Or something I control. That's broken. But so far, no immediate special summon clauses. And if your other Senka monster's effect is activated, and target one monster your opponent controls, return that monster to your hand. So I get a compulsory evacuation effect. And I also get to discard and Rhoda for anything. And it's not even a discard, it's a send. Huh. That's particularly interesting. Also coming in at 1800, so this is going to be pretty beefy as for that. Well, Rhoda's not going back to any larger numbers. Alright. Hello, General. Alright. So this is Senka Adonis Zoho Gong. Okay, it's a 1616. You can only use each effect of this card's name once per turn. Okay? So you can target one continuous spell or trap card you control. Send that card to the graveyard, and if you do, you can add one Senka spell or trap card from my deck to my hand. What good spells and traps do I want to play in this? Because everybody Beast Warrior, or everybody Warrior, so I can't play Tenki and things like that. If your other Senka monster's effect is activated, you can target one monster your opponent controls, negate its effects till the end of the turn. So we have a bounce and a negate. This feels like a Fire Fist, but in warrior form. Like, I'm just waiting for the continuous spell and trap card that allows us to search for these, and I think we'll be banking here. And this card's name is a reference to Zoho Zhu, and his courtesy name, Gangjin. Huh. I really like the little history lesson we're getting here on these. Next up is Lu Jing, the Senka Tactician. Man, this art is actually beautiful. 700, 2000. And only use this each effect of this card's name once per turn. Okay, so you can target one continuous spell or trap card you control, send that card to the graveyard. If you do, add one Senka spell or trap card with a different name from your graveyard to your hand. This one will probably see less play. We've generally seen that graveyard recursion effects necessarily aren't the best. And if all your other Senku monsters effects are... if your other Senku monster effect is activated, target a spell and trap card your opponent controls and destroy that card. Okay, so we get back row removal now. I don't know. Recurring back from the graveyard is not necessarily the best thing unless we have some sort of loop going on here, but these are once per turns in terms of design, so there's that. And then this is a reference to Lu Su and his courtesy name Jiang. So that's okay. Alright, so this is Senka Nopal Liao Zhuan, or Zhang? I'm terrible with names. Alright, well, it's an ultra rare, so. Alright, so this is our wind. Oh no, everybody is a beast. Wait, these are all beast warriors? Did I just... Yeah, I just slept this whole video, evidently. Wow, tanky support inbound, as long as that's true. Okay, so, your opponent cannot target this card for an attack while you control another Senka monster. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going good here. If you control fewer monsters than your opponent, you can send one card you control or in your hand to the graveyard, especially a Senka monster from your deck. Huh. So this is the ultimate going second card. Alright. I dig that. I'll take that. And if attack is declared For a battle involving another Senka monster you control, you can draw a card. Huh. That just seemed like a pretty good archetype. So this might be our tier 1 deck. Alright. So Senka Justice Guanjuan. You got some fat stars there. Okay, so 2,500, 1,800. If your opponent controls... If only your opponent controls monsters, you can special summon this from your hand. So this gets to be my combo starter. Other Senka monsters you control cannot be targeted by your opponent's effects. Alright. If your opponent controls more monsters than you, okay, you can target one monster your opponent controls to destroy that card. So this will be your general extender. He's 25. Well, actually, I can't say it's an extender. He's your starter. You drop this guy on the field, you laugh at your opponent, you go to town. I'm already perplexed by the fact that everything's a Beast Warrior at this point. Like, I had a mid-video epiphany here. I'm like, Tenki. Oh, man. Here we go again. Oh, what is this guy? Senka Champion Shangdi. Huh, alright. So, if you control 2 or more Senka monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. Is this just 6 Samurai with Tenki in the main deck? Because that's what it feels like here. This card gains 300 attack for each monster your opponent controls during its... This card gains 300 attack for each monster your opponent controls during its controller's turn only. Okay, so it will be little during their turn. Okay, that's fair. Your opponent controls more monsters than you do. You activate this effect during this turn. This card can attack all monsters your opponent controls twice. This is ridiculous. Okay, so like we're gonna just... This is 6 Samurai meets Beast Warrior. Like, ugh. Fire Fist, did you just have a love child somewhere that you just didn't want to tell the Yu-Gi-Oh community? Because it's exactly what this is. Like, this card is good. Huh. If this deck ever comes to Duel Links, it's going to be very, very bad for the game. Then we have Oath Sworn by the Three. Okay. So, continue spell card. During your second standby phase after activation, should I dip out now? Send this card to the graveyard. You can only use each of the first and second effects of this card's name once per turn. So during your main phase, if you normally or special summon a Senka monster, you can target one of them. Add one Senka monster from your deck to your hand with a different name than that target. Okay, that's really good. If this card is sent from your spell and trap card zone to the graveyard, special summon one Senka monster from your hand. This is an extender. This is a... Wow, this card's actually bonkers good. Cool, and then I can rotate this out. By the way, none of these cards lock you into the Senka archetype, by the way. Oh, no. I'm having flashbacks. Okay. So, Senka Legend, the Sunleo Alliance. Okay, so, you only use the first and second effects of this card's name once per turn. So if you control 2 or more Senka monsters with different attributes, declare one attribute. The effects of all monsters your opponent controls of the declared attribute cannot be activated until the end of this turn. If your opponent special summons a monster or monsters, or if you activate a Senka monster effect, all Senka monsters you control gain 300 attack for each Senka monster you control. I'm going to just check out of this archetype now. This is broken. 6 Samurai meets Beast Warrior meets Skill Drain. Wow. Yeah. This will be a tier 1 archetype. I'm not even done with these. This the last one. So this is Senka's Legend, Champion Bravery at Shengban Bridge. You can only use one effect among the second and third effects of this card's name once per turn and only once per turn. So if your Senka monster battles, your opponent cannot activate spell and trap cards to the end of the turn. Did we really need this? At the start of your opponent's battle phase, if this card is face up your spell and trap cards, when you send this card to the graveyard, for the rest of this turn, your opponent cannot target Senka monsters for attacks. When your opponent's monster declares an attack, banish this card from graveyard, special summon once. Wow. This is hilariously good. Oh, man. Oh, welcome to your next tier 1 archetype, ladies and gentlemen. Beast Warrior meets 6 Samurai. 6 Rotas, by the way. What do you think about this archetype? I'm tired, but please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think about this. I look forward to hearing what you guys say, and this deck will be good. There's no reason that it won't be. Peace out, guys. The ride never, well, truly ends. Thank you, patrons. Without you guys, I don't know what I'd be wearing in these videos. I might be a truffle shuffle incident all over again. Guys, please also check out Vanquil40 for some awesome Vanguard content. Some other interesting stuff you might find up here on the left or in the description as well. Thanks for watching.